Hey there, all you crafty friends and fabulous fabric fans. It's your pal Marty the Squirrel, back in action, and oh boy do I have a super duper nutty excited announcement for you today. Guess who's back on the channel after a little break? That's right, the amazing, the unstoppable, the absolutely creative Donna. You know her as Handmade by Ying. Donna's been away for over a month dealing with some medical stuff. But don't worry, she's back, healthy, happy, and ready to dazzle us with her craft magic once again. Now, I know a lot of you have been missing her tutorials, her tips, and let's be honest, those perfectly precise fabric folds. Well, the wait is over. Tonight, Donna is going to catch you all up on everything that's been happening in her life during her time away, and trust me, she's got some stories, and a few surprises too. But wait, there's more. Donna is not just back to say hi, she's kicking off a brand new sparkly project, the Independence Quilt. I don't know about you, but I am so ready to see her incredible vision come to life, stitch by stitch. This quilt is going to be all about creativity, inspiration, and maybe even a little bit of Marty-style fun along the way. So grab your snacks, pull up a comfy chair, and get ready to welcome Donna back with the biggest, warmest, craft-loving hug you can muster. Because tonight, Handmade by Ying is back, and it's going to be one heck of a crafty adventure. All right, everyone, let's give it up. Throw some digital confetti and say it loud and proud. Welcome back, Donna. And now, without further ado, Donna, the floor and the fabric is all yours.
Hello everyone, how are you all doing? For Joe and I, it's good to be back, and thank you guys for hanging out with us. Today is April the 3rd, 2023, and just to give you a little feedback, April 3rd, 2022, we began our channel. So tonight, the reason I chose tonight to do our comeback was for our 4-year anniversary. So for us, it's a big deal. And on behalf of Joe and I, we would like to thank each and every one of you for sticking with us this past 4 years. We may be slow in our growth and development, but we are keeping our tribe, as we like to call it, small. And we do hope to grow, don't get me wrong, but that's where we're at. So if you guys want to do anything special, I'm starting a little thing tonight. If I can get the timer done, give me 1 second. I have it almost set up. And I'm starting a little goal tonight. You should be seeing it pop up. And that's just for us to celebrate with you guys. Tonight I am doing 2 giveaways, and Joe will let me know when he gets those started. But I'm doing 2 patterns. So one is called Square Delight, and that'll be giveaway number 1. And the other one is Simplicity number 2, and that's going to be a fun one as well. Both of these are full-size quilt patterns, and they'll go out in the mail on Monday to whoever wins. So, without any further ado, let me slip into the chat real quick and welcome everyone here tonight. So let me get my mouse moving. It's probably dead because I'm not good at shutting them off. Joe, mine's not working. So I'll need to borrow yours for a minute. Sorry, but you know how I roll. I forget to shut things off. He's over there going, yup, you do. So let me see. Jordy, welcome back, Donna and Joe. Woohoo! Donnell. Michelle Crafton Morse in the house. Donna Barber. Alrighty, getting the squirrel back. Yes, you are. Debbie's in the house. Yay, I'm so excited. Me too. It's good to be back behind the camera again. It's been a hot minute. It's been 9 weeks today since the girl got double pneumonia. Can you believe it? Landed myself in the hospital. I got so sick. Pat Strawhouse, so glad that you are all well enough to come back, Donna. Thank you. We're coming back on a little bit of a schedule change, so I'll be going over a lot of information with you guys here momentarily. Brenda Foley's in the house. Hey, hey, girl. New York Beauty, Mike. Oh, shut up. Is the Disco Diva return? Yes. I am so excited to be here with all of you tonight. Melissa's in the house. I'm just going to skim. I'm not going to read everything. Hey there, Chicky. Yes. Joydy's in the house. Deborah is in the house. So happy to see Donna in our channel. We'll be watching on the TV. Awesome. Joe's telling you how much time before Marty and I make my grand entrance. And let me see. Just skimming real quick. Tosh is in the house. Hey, girlfriend, how are you? Joydy, Donna Bogart. I may repeat a few of you. Liz, hello. Crystal, hello. Katie Crafts. Let me see. Michelle, good evening all. Gay Ford. Yay, I'm almost home so I can join in. Awesome. Suzanne Taylor, hello, sweetie. Mary, hi all from Virginia. I am so excited to see all of you. It's been a hot minute, Katie Crafts. I'll probably repeat a few of you. Day's in the house. She's so glad everyone's here tonight. Let me skim. Shareasale Lady Linda's in the house. I am so excited to see all of you. Heather's here. Hey, sweethearts. Crystal, look, Squirrel's here too. Yes. Let me see. I knew that word would catch your attention, hubby. You guys are too cute. Welcome back. You look fab. Thank you. I do look well rested, and honestly, the body tells you how much rest you're going to need. So evidently the girl needed some rest. Donna and Joe, happy anniversary. Thank you. The channel wouldn't be what it is today without Joe. I'm being honest. He does all of the behind the scenes stuff, and he makes it all happen. You look so happy. Your beautiful face on the YouTube, Auntie Donna. Thank you, sweetheart. Diane Barber. Hello. And I think I have everybody. And if I don't, I do apologize. I'm giving you mine so you'll be able to have it for the battery. So, welcome. And thank you, everybody that's donating to the little thing. It just helps on the back end some. So I want to go over a few important things with you guys. I've told you about our anniversary tonight, and I'm so excited. It's hard to believe 4 years ago today, we kicked off our first video at 7 o'clock p.m. And it's amazing at how fast time flies. Life stands still for no one, right? So let me see. I want to make sure that you guys, because I haven't even really did a lot of posting, but first and foremost, I'd like to thank my moderators because they have been keeping the chats going, the group chats going. They has been updating people as need be on where, like, my health, what was going on and things like that. And we kind of kept everything we could on the down low. But when I ended up in the hospital, that was kind of like, okay, I can't do too much now. But anyway, most importantly, on behalf of Joe and I, we would like to thank all of you for your loving support over the last few months. We know that we missed you guys. We missed putting out the videos, the channel. It definitely shows that we weren't on. We lost 17 channel supporters, and we're hoping that they didn't leave us, that it was their renewal time and they just didn't renew. So if you're not showing up in green on the channel or you weren't on the heading, that means that the YouTube is not showing you on our end any longer. Joe did a clean up today and reset the front board. Thank you, Brenda Joy. Thank you, Diane Barber. Thank you to all of you for contributing. Donna stole my blue. Yes, I did. So thank you guys. I'm taking down my post-it notes because I have them here in front of me so I don't forget anything important. The Quilting 101, back to the basics. I hope that you guys are all enjoying that. It's been a lot of fun, but a lot of hard work on the back end, getting the group together. And I couldn't be more pleased with everybody that is contributing to it and working it and putting up the blocks. I do have a playlist on my channel. I had Heather check it today to make sure that you can do the playlist, and that'll take you to each person's channel and it'll move you along. When I went downstairs after I was working for a while today, I sat and hit the playlist, and as it finished playing, it would go to the next person's channel. So I do like the way that that is working. Hold on, Joe. Okay, Joe's going to start the giveaway number 1. That way we'll be able to get them all in. Your green, yeah, just make sure that your colors are right. Donna stole my blue. I did not. I'll have to have Joe put you back, Mike. Yeah, Mike needs his wrench back. Yeah. Yeah, Joe will give that back. It's not showing up, so he's going to check that because YouTube's done a lot of cleanup on the back end. So we want to make sure that we're keeping the crew together. I'm so glad you're feeling better. Yes. Streamlabs just kicked the first giveaway off, so it is exclamation blessed. And Joe and I are very blessed with each and every one of you, and we're thankful that you're here with us. The way YouTube has been messing with, yeah. Standard. Yeah, there you go. All right, Mike, you'll have to say something so it'll kick in. Sorry about that, but YouTube has been doing so many funny things. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. We need to get ourselves back into a good algorithm. And right now our channel is very stagnant because when you take time off, I should have had videos in the stockpile, but honestly, I didn't. And no, I was not planning on getting as sick as I did. I've told you, okay, our next member Zoom for our squirrels, and that's our paid membership. Write this down. It's going to be a Sunday, April the 12th at 2 to 6 p.m. So that is going to be a fun one. There'll be giveaways on that as well. So if you're one of our channel members, there you go. I wouldn't trust him either. Yeah, YouTube took it away. They said he was too rowdy. Let me see. I want to talk about my retreats. My June retreat, I now have one open space. So if anybody is interested and would like to attend that, please reach out to me. That is going to be June 9th through the 14th, 2026 in Walnutport, Pennsylvania. We had a guest that needed to cancel. So I do have that open space now, and I always like to fill the houses. It's better for me and it's better for you because we have a full house and a lot of creativity in one space. Oh, I shouldn't have talked smack. Now he's blue. Yes, he is blue. He's my little Smurf. The next retreat after that will be August when I travel to Michigan to hang out with my ride or die day. I'll be in Michigan for 2 weeks, but I want to put this over here so I don't kill the mouse. Okay, I wasn't sure because it's probably been on for a couple months. Our Michigan retreat will be August 13th through the 16th. So if you're interested in that, I do have 4 spots left. That's in Burton, Michigan. And it is, let me see. I'm trying to look at my notes. 4 spots is all I have right there. So I believe that one's $450. If you haven't paid and you're attending, please do. And like I said, that one there is going to be more laid back. We'll be going out in the area. Day is going to take us to a few places and show us all about the Michigan, a few quilt shops, a few nice restaurants, and we're just going to have a good time. The next retreat I am hosting is going to be in Hidden Falls Farm Retreat back to Kentucky. That'll be August the 5th through 11th. And I have 2 final spots left for that. So if you're interested, please do email me. It's very important you do because those spots will fill up fast. Now, as far as the Nut House retreat, I've already been asked, when is my next one after this June? I went ahead and booked that, and I'm excited to say the dates for that is June the 8th through the 13th on 2027. I only have 16 spots, and the first spots honestly go to whoever attends this one first and foremost, and then we'll open it up to everybody else. But if you are interested, shoot me an email, write PA Retreat 2027, and I will make sure that I put you on the wait list. As soon as the retreat in June is over, I'll reach out and let you know on availability and things like that. I am so proud to say. I don't want to get off track. Monday, April 13th through the 16th, I'll be traveling to Great Capen for a quilt retreat, and we have received in my hands 18 quilts of valor, and I'll be turning those over there, and I'll be making sure that I do take pictures, and I'll see about doing a little slideshow as they look at them and receive them and things like that. So I'll see how that works out. As far as our Sundays and Mondays, I know I'm just bombarding you with a ton of information. And for that, I'm sorry, but not sorry. I missed you guys, so I have to chat a bit. I won't be doing Sundays for a little while because bouncing back from this, and I'm being honest, it does take me a little bit of time. I have a very compromised immune system, so I get sick very easy. And when I do, I get down. So this one really kicked me in the hiney. But I'm very well rested. Some days I sleep 14 to 16 hours, but I am getting stronger. My lungs are clearing up. I do have to see a lung doctor and a cardiologist because I was one sick pup, and we want to make sure that the lungs are okay and the heart's okay, because I took a bad hit with this. I ended up very septic. So listen to your body. When it says you don't feel well, go get checked. Sundays is off the table for right now. I'm not going to be coming back to Sundays probably till June or July, because I just want to take baby steps in the comeback. Mondays, no Mondays for the month of April, but I have it back on my books for May to slowly integrate right back into that. So that was another post-the-note mouthful. So next, I've talked to you about the retreats. Let me talk to you about the Bargello. Everybody's been sending me nice emails, but they've got their fabric ready, and I have the pattern ready. I have one of my jelly rolls are starched and ready. So I really was ready to roll on that. But, life happened. So anyway, I have it on my books to come back to the Bargello in June. I'll have a better date for you as I work this important project that I'm going to be showing you all. They say and take a breath. So now I can take a breath and slow down because I'm trying to get so much in a short amount of time. Let me see. Let me show you. I have a customer quilt I'll be doing, and it's called the Phoenix, and I'll be doing it like a stained glass project, and I'll be working on this on the back end, but sometimes I might bring it to the channel. If you want to see me work this project on the channel, let me know, and I may do that on a Monday night, but this is what it's going to be. And it's called the Phoenix. And this will all be collage quilting. So let me know with a heart if you wish to see that brought on. Susan, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. And Maxime. Let me see. I have that. I talked about that. I talked about the Bargello, the Phoenix. Okay. The next thing is, and I needed my mods to help me. Donna is saving her energy for June. Yes, I'm using Fairy Frost. And I need my retreat. I really need my retreat with my buddies. I'm telling you, that's going to be so much fun. Okay, so you are all in on the Phoenix. So I'll make sure that I do bring that along, or I'll have it hanging here. We'll see how that works out. But it's going to, I'm estimating 40 by 40 per the customer's request. Don't be telling secrets, Mikey. So, while I've been down, Heather, the debt-free quilter, has been very, very busy. Now, we all know that she wrote the pattern for the Spectacle of Scraps. I know. Is she not a great pattern writer? Yes, she is. So, sometime, I believe, because I talked to her earlier today about it, but I didn't nail down a date. But I do believe after summer, heading into the fall of next year, she has already been working on the back end, and I'm just going to dub it with a name, but it's not the name she gave it. Spectacle of Scraps 2.0. I'm just throwing that out there. So there will be another Scrap Buster project brought to you by Heather, the Debt-Free Quilter. So stay tuned for that. Heather puts a lot of time into her projects. So I hope that if you did not get the pattern yet, that you do reach out to Heather and you do get that pattern. Now, what you're seeing here is Heather's newest pattern she just designed. And let me see. I just got this fresh off the printer. It's called Aslan's Garden by Heather. I'm just giving you a little sneak peek at the detail of the pattern that you will be getting. And you will have to reach out to her. I do believe this is a $5 upload. She would email to you. And this helps Heather be able to create patterns for you. And who knows, she may even do this on her channel. Heather, would you please drop the price to make sure that I did announce that right? And also your email that you want them to email you. Let's load Heather down and support this pattern. I'm telling you what, I will be doing this on the back end. And I just want to pick the right color palette that I'm going to be using. It is going to be fun. I probably will not do the colors that she has chosen, but that's just it. A pattern is just that, a pattern for you to change. I love the way that she has it here, but I'm trying to work through my fat quarters and my, what are they called? I drew a blank as I was talking. The fat quarter bundles. So I want to work through those. So I'll look and see if I have anything that has the vibrant colors. And if not, then I have to go shopping. $5 for both the Spectacle of Scrap and the Garden Pattern. Please email Heather at the debtfreequilter@gmail.com. In the subject, write pattern so that she does not miss that email, because sometimes things go to spam. And she will tell you how to pay her, and she will send you the pattern. This is so excited. Thanks, Day. I'm excited to make my first Bargello with Donna. It's going to be fun. I can assure you. And I'm stoked. I'll be picking out my color, my I'm saying yardage, but I'll be picking out for each block over the weekend, and I'll come back to this and show you where each one will lay in my quilt. So it's going to be fun. But is that not pretty? I'm so excited. And I'm going to come up a little bit closer. Look at that. Is that not darling? Hold on. I just love that. I love the way everything, it looks like a flower to me. Like, how did Donna put it earlier? Because we hung out for a spell today. Kind of like a torch kind of thing. But to me, this is priceless, and I will definitely do this. I can't tell you I'll do it on the channel, but I will showcase it. This is Heather's pattern, and it's up to her to do on her channel. Do I? You have the first one running. Yes, go ahead and pick a winner. I would wait till 7:30. Yeah, Joe's gonna let the pattern run until 7:30 and pick that winner, and then he'll kick off the second one. So let me get this out of my way. I just don't want to have them fall. I'm so excited. And while I was off sick, I got to play a little bit. And you know what's under this magic? My embroidery thread. And I took the time to give it a little bit of embellishment. Does that not look cute? So if you have one of those standing towers, message me and I'll give you the measurements. It turned out really cool. And I'm so excited for it. So let me see. Next up for me to chat about. I know, I'm talking a million miles an hour. The Phoenix. Okay, last thing on my list tonight to talk to you guys about is the American Independence Box of the Month. I'm not going to do mine as a block of the month. I want mine done, quilted, and ready to go for the 250-year anniversary of our country. So the goal for me is to have this done and ready. I'm a little behind the edge ball. I've been sitting on this for a hot minute, and I got it down. So the way that they send this to us was like this. Is that not gorgeous? It's a real heavy box, and it doesn't feel like cardboard, but it's a lot stiffer than the cardboard. The center, you'll see the corners. There's 4 corners, and these are the blocks that will go around each corner. The U.S. Constitution, the Liberty Bell, the Bennington flag, in the Congress, July 4th, 1776. And then the center, I will have to showcase. This is the background fabric, and I've already got my binding cut and put together, so it's ready to roll whenever I get this completed. And I'll bring you along on the long arm for this one as well. I really do believe. So this one has 13 blocks that'll come around this outside. And I really like this. I'm going to just skim really quick and read a few of these. And if you can remember, there's 13 colonies, the original. So as you go down through this, it's really cute. There's a little bit of history and a lot of cutting that's involved. But I really like that they put each one of these represent the 13. We have the New Hampshire block, and that's the way that will lay out. The Massachusetts, the Connecticut, the Rhode Island, the New York block. Yes, Mikey, you're in there. The New Jersey, the Pennsylvania, the Delaware, the Maryland block I'll be putting together tonight. I wanted to kick mine off with doing the Maryland block. Because I'm a Maryland girl, of course. South Carolina. Now that one's really cute too. I can't wait to show you. North Carolina, Georgia, and then I'll begin the cutout for the assembly. Now the cutouts I did not do yet. I only cut out for the blocks. And the way that I'm working mine is a little bit different than what the pattern said to do. But I like to do things kind of like dance to my own tune, you know? Let me see, adorable. It's going to be a fun quilt. I'm really going to enjoy doing this one. So what I've done tonight is, I can show you. All of my blocks, as I cut them out, I put them in a sandwich bag because I do want to take these to my quilt retreat to give me something that I've already got cut out, prepped, and ready to go. So my goal would be the other 12 blocks I'll do in a day or so down there. So it's just the way that I choose to do things. I always mark my bags. This one has a Maryland block. So once it's done, I won't give it its final starching until I'm ready to assemble the quilt. But I will fold it and put it back in the bag. So when I do lay out the quilt, it will go in the way it needs to. So I've got this one laid out. I took the liberty to, when I was making my flying geese earlier, I'm really trying to be more diligent in making HSTs. I have a project that will be coming along. So I'm telling you now, if you want to jump on the HST bandwagon with Day and I, yes, I'm throwing Day under the bus. I haven't talked to the others. Go ahead and start making them. You can do them at 2.5 inch or 1.5. I'm going to be trimming these down to 1.5 because I want to make a postage stamp quilt. So mine will be going into that, and it will not be a fast project, but each area of it will showcase quilts that I have done. So I think it'll come full circle. It's just going to take some time, and we all have time, right, to be sewing and having fun. But anytime you're doing a block to where you have that cut off, make sure that you do keep this, because that, some of us would throw it away, right, not thinking, or we throw it in the scrap bin. Go ahead and make your extra block while you're doing it and trim it to the size that you're going to want. Poor Day and all those tire tracks on her back. Yeah, she's going to be going, wah, wah, wah. No. Dang it. No, she and I have been talking about this project now, I want to say probably a year or two. But now, good thing I have a lot of 1.5 in my stash. Yes, Day's been on her, I'm calling it a sabbatical. But let me tell you about Day. And yes, the bus is coming along. The girl packed up preset projects for her trip to the Carolinas, where she's spending time with her daughter and the family. So while she's there, she's sewing quilt tops, whether of all sizes. I'm not even going to guess what size, but I'm going to say from NICU size for incubator covers all the way up to full-size quilt. So she's been one busy girl. I asked her the other day when we were sewing, how many do you think you have done since you've been in the Carolinas? And she has a little notebook, but I'm not sure if it was handy when I asked her. But I keep teasing her, telling her she's over 100 quilts. Because I'm telling you, every day she's knocking out 2 or 3. So she's having a blast. She's seeing that when you're organized, things go so much faster. And you don't have to think, you just pick up and sew. Brenda Foley, you doing the BBM this year? Okay, so I'll let Joe go ahead and pull that number 1. And if you are chosen, you must send an email tonight. You can no longer enter the raffle. Donna, you won this special giveaway. Donnell. How did that happen? Yeah, you cheated. And you get sidetracked and do other stuff. Yes, I do. But this will be going to Donnell. So congratulations, Donnell. Yay, kitty cat. So anyway, the second one is going to start, and right before I close out the live tonight, we will pull the second one. You must be present to win. The second one is starting now. She might need your email. No, I have hers. I even have her mailing address. So anyway, I'm going to heat the iron up, take a sip of tea, and it is so good to be back in my seat. So anyway, I have not sewn it all. The only thing I've done is made the flying geese. And the next step for me is I can choose to go ahead and sew these, but I really need to sew this. And I am very, very diligent with Post-it notes. And so if anybody ever wants to know what Donna needs, I can never have too many Post-it notes. Okay, honey. So let's get this puppy going. And I'm just going to do this very casually and stay true to your 1/4 inch when you're doing this. You want this to lay good and flat and tidy. So you can choose to press to the dark if you wish. But for this block, because it is very small, I am going to press my seams open. And yes, I do not have my nails. I'm still so black and blue from the hospital. I wore long sleeves and I'm sweating to death because I look like I've been in the Battle of the Bulge. I told Joe I wouldn't come back until they were all gone. Well, they're not leaving as quick as I want. So I always do the acorn pin. It's just something that I do when I need something to be super duper flat. I tell my family the same, Post-it notes for Christmas. Yes. She goes through them like nobody's business. I do. I really, really do. So these fabrics are directional. So you want to really watch that as well. I did heavily starch all of my fabric only because that's who I am. No, I'm kidding. I did heavily starch because I want my blocks to really turn out. Some people use the Stay Flow, which I dearly love, but we can't get it anymore, so I'm using the Best Press. Love postage, and you know why, Day. Yep. I mark all of my patterns, whatever I'm doing. If I need to tell Joe something, I have Post-it notes. He'll come up if he's not up here when us girls are hanging out sewing during the day. He'll come up and he'll find Post-it notes all over his computer screen. I'm really bad about, hey, look at this. I need you to set this up. You got to do this. He has a honey-do list. So I think I saw Pat Strawhouse in the house, but don't quote me. Okay. Okay, thumbs up, squirrels. Yes, if you could all please give us a thumbs up and let YouTube know we're back and we're going to fill the house. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm showing 49 in the chat, which our numbers are very low right now. And I hate that, but we'll build it back up. When she talks to me, it's a Post-it note. Day, I text you, baby. Yeah, Day is, Day. She keeps me in line. She keeps me grounded. She's like, Joe on the back end. Do this, do this, do this. You can't do that. And I appreciate it. It's like having extra sister right there telling me what to do. And I would be lost. And I really hated missing QuiltCon, but everything happens for a reason. Whoever does not give a thumbs up will get a visit from Marty. Yes. And we don't want that, right? And I do like my seams flat. Let me know in the chat how you like yours. Do you like them opened? Do you press them open? Does it depend on the project? Tell me how you like yours. I really just like mine open. And then we'll get these joined. I just had a commercial in Spanish. Hey, you can read it. You can hear it. You got this. Yeah, I can't help the commercials. Why we've been going. YouTube does its own thing. Y'all know this. So if you get bombarded with commercials, it's okay. Open, flat as paper. Yes, I like mine very flat. That's the way I like mine. So, thank you all for sticking with us through this. And it's good to be back. So we're going to stick with the Friday nights. And I'll be working on different projects. I may have someone with me. You never know what I'll be up to. But that's the goal. I am also doing a test pattern for legitkits right now. And it's the Liberty Bell for their anniversary quilt. Now, is that not awesome? And I love that one. I'm telling you what, it's coming together quite nicely. Normally, I fly through them. I'm taking my time with this one. I'll sew a day or two and then take a day or two off. Open seams here, yep. So, I like them to lay flat. Sometimes if I'm in a hurry or a hustle, I'll just push to the dark and then I'm like, why did I do that? I always second guess myself, but I like mine to look nice. So tell me in the chat, what projects are you all got going on? I'm curious. Well, no, I'm actually being nosy. I want to get up in your business. It's been a hot minute. I watched Susan, I wanted to say last night. It was last night when I saw her video. I've been catching a lot more of the replays of everybody. And that's just what I've been doing instead of sitting there in the lives. YouTube had everything in Hebrew a couple days ago. All shorts were in Hebrew, but luckily, live stayed in English. Can you imagine? I bet whoever's on the back end's getting a good chuckle out of that. Yeah, you would be surprised. I'm not kidding. I need my nails back on, boss. Yeah, I just never leave the house to do it. Yeah, I'm working on 1,000 HSTs. Crystal, what are you up to? Art East second star to the right. Cats in pajamas. That is going to be pretty. I can't wait to see it. How many of you have done Art East? John is fabulous with his ideas. Craig, Katie T. YouTube, I can't imagine. I'm not kidding. I cannot imagine. So this is the little block that goes in the center. And as you can see, all my fabric is going the correct way. And now I'm just going to bring it over and we're going to get this puppy in. I want to line that up dead center. Whoops, no I don't. I want to look in the book. I know I need to square that to 5 inch. If I don't do it, I will be upset with myself. So let me check. I have my rulers marked for dead center. That way everything comes out nice and tidy. Almost forgot I'm getting out of think of there on what I needed to do. Okay, now we bring it back. I'm working on the Ready River Falls pattern. Who does that one? I'm good for an hour or two away from a completely done cutting cuts. You'll be finished that tonight. So, if you have, some people have trouble when they're doing their flying geese, they cut the tips off. So, in case I've never showed you this, I'll show you now. You know how when you do your flying geese, you have that little cross where your seams meet right here. To show. So right here where that fabric line is come together, you mark it. And that ensures that you do not sew and lose your tips. If that makes sense to you, it works every time, works like a charm. And that just ensures that you're not sewing over that tip. And you keep a nice, fresh, crisp flying geese there. While Katie, giveaway number 2 is going, yes. Let me open this up. Yeah, when I got sick, I took my nails off and I'm missing them. I lose tips frequently. I will, one time when we're on the Zoom, I'll show you. But if you take where that cross is, where you're sewing it together at the top and mark it with a pencil, you won't lose your points. It took me a while to learn that one, and I'm so grateful I did. Next time you see these old hands, I'll have my nails on. Now, how does that look? Is that not coming together so pretty? Amazing, Katie. Wow. I've got a couple more minutes I can spend with you all. And for those of you that don't know, I put it out there tonight. Becca did hit her 60,000 subscribers. I'm very proud of her. So when you go over there tonight, they are doing a giveaway. And it's going to be a lot of fun, grand celebration. 60,000 is a lot of subscribers. And it took a while to get there, but a lot of hard work to make it happen. Anne-Marie, hello, sweetheart, and welcome. I missed the live alert. Set your alarms. I'll be back on Friday nights. And then we'll add Monday back. And then down the road, we'll add the Sundays. But I just want to take my time and build my energy, build my strength up, and do it the right way, not jump in like I normally do head first, you know? So is anyone in the chat, are you going to be doing like an anniversary quilt for the country? I'm just curious. This one here, Joe and I talked. I really like this one, and I'm definitely keeping it. Normally, I go ahead and I'll keep it for a little while, and then I'll be like, okay. I've stored it long enough. It's time to let it go. But this one here has a lot of meaning because we're very patriotic. One day at a time, yes. Slow and steady is the only way I'm going to do this one. We learned a lot about my immune system with this. So it's just going to take time. I want to do an anniversary quilt. I think it's going to be a blast. I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with, you know? Even if it's just a anniversary table runner, something to celebrate our great country. Because you'll have it to the end of time. Giveaway number 2 is open. I am in June to have it done in time for 4th of July. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see all the celebrations. I have 2 anniversary panels and a 108 back. That is going to be so fun. So when you lay this out, you want to make sure that you have your peaks sticking out. I have honestly set them in before, not paying attention, go figure, not paying attention, and sewn them in backwards. So I know I'm not the only one that has ever happened to. And to just get them in, you know? And I like to pre-pin and set everything up. That way everything is going to line up nice and tidy. And I tell you what, it feels good to be back. It feels good to be back. And I'm thankful for you. Okay, I went ahead and took the liberty to pin both sides, so I'll come down one and up the other. Or up one side and down the other, is the way I should have said. And we'll sew this one in. We'll get it pressed out. And we can say we have 1 of 13 done. I keep looking at one. Wait a minute. I keep looking at one you are stitching tonight. I tell you what, it's a lot of cutting. I kid you not, a lot of starching beforehand. But organization for this one is definitely going to be key for anybody that does it. But it's going to be beautiful. And it just, to us, it's going to have so much meaning. And I also made design boards before I got sick, and I showed them to Donna, and I think she's also done them now. But I have the thick foam board behind. I have it. This here is, what kind of towels are those, Joe? I can't think. You dry the cars with. What are they called? I made him draw a blank. But anyway, that's what they are, and they pick up everything. So after I use one, I'll run my roller over it. And since I'm taking them out of town, I went ahead and put my logo on in case I choose to give some of these away. They were just a fun craft to do. Guess who, Nancy? Don't forget to give the thumbs up and show your love. Joanna, glad you're back. Thank you, sweethearts. It's good to be back. It honestly feels good to be back. And over the course of time, we will grow in numbers, you know? So in about 5 minutes, if you have not entered the giveaway, you will lose out on the pattern. So this is your time. If you have not entered, to please enter. Yes, ma'am. I made mine with 20-inch foam board, the batting scraps, duct tape, a chamois. Yes, that's what it was. I couldn't think of the words. Microcloth, yeah. Thank you, Susan. The word, the brain is a terrible thing to waste, you know? Yes, it's a microfiber cloth that we use to dry the cars with. I was shown by Tracy over at the sewing channel. She did a design wall with them. And I did that, and I was like, I'm going a different direction. So that's what I chose to do. I did these instead, and I love them. I can lay multiple projects out and have them all ready to go. So what do you think of this block tonight? This is my Maryland. my Maryland. And I am going to go ahead and starch this one because I just want it to be nice and flat. The sewing channel. Oh my word. So good to see you, Donna. You look great. How you doing? Tracy, I was just talking about you in your design role with the microfiber cloths. Yes. It's so good to see you. I'm back. Tonight's my first night back. I need to have you come hang out with me sometime, girl. Or I need to come over there and hang out with you. I'm so sorry I missed you guys at QuiltCon, but I'm telling you what, that pneumonia got me, girl. I use flannel and they are still looking good. Absolutely. Gorgeous block. I'm loving it. I'm telling you. Daisy Thompson, I really like that block. Yes. And the pattern book, you don't have to, don't throw it away. You can always reuse it and just choose a different fabric line and make this into something else. Never, ever, ever give up your blocks. But is that not darling? I love this. This is the Maryland block. And for those of you that have came in late, this is the quilt project. It is the 250th anniversary quilt, American Independence, block of the month. It's 75.5 by 75. And this is by Raleigh Blake Designs. So I saw it on, I want to say the Facebook, but I might be wrong. So I wanted to make sure that I did this. I think it's going to look amazing. I'm not going to square my blocks, but this will square at 9.5, 9.5, and then it'll set in at 9. So make sure, and I'm telling you all ahead of time, if you're not going to do the postage stamp quilt and you make HSTs, feel free to mail them to my P.O. box and I will incorporate them into my project. But don't tell Dave, but you need to send them to me already sewed and I'll square them down. Don't tell Dave. He's like, brats. But anyway, we'll go ahead and do the drawing so everybody can head over to Becca's for her celebration. Excuse me. And don't forget, please check out Heather's quilt pattern. She put a lot of work in that. You got a big mouth on a day. That's so rude. You are a brat. Okay, we're closing out the giveaway. And we'll see who. Don't tell Day. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see who the winner is. Brenda Foley. Are you in the house? You need to drop me a heart. And Joe will get these mailed out on a Monday. She has to be in that. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. Huh. She has to be here. We give her 1 more minute. Can one of my mods check and see if she's in the house? Yep, there she is. Okay, that'll go to Brenda Foley. And winner number 1 was, what's her name? Donnell. Joe's over there chuckling. So we want to thank you guys for all coming along with us tonight. It's been a blast to come back. It's hard to believe we're 4 years in. And we want to thank you one more time for coming along on this amazing journey with us. You guys take care. God bless. Have a fabulous night. And head on over to Becca's and partake of her 60,000 subscriber celebration tonight. You guys take care. Bye-bye.